Iowa was actually exactly how I expected it to be. Just, well, when I got my mission call, people, the first thing they would say is like, oh, corn, you know? So that's what I had in mind. And when I got there, that's exactly what I saw, was just for days, field of corn. It's really flat. You can see for miles. And the people there, though, are remarkably nice and generous and kind. I think it's a Midwestern thing, but not to say that other places aren't, but it's just a different kind of generosity that the people have there. They're welcoming of every type of person and anyone. I mean, obviously you have adversity and some people are rude, but for the most part, everyone was super nice. And Iowa is one of those places where there's so many churches. Like, it's not just maybe one religion. There's different churches on every corner. And so it's just kind of like a big melting pot, so to speak. There's a lot of white people there, but there's also, I taught a lot of Africans on my mission. There's a lot of refugees that live in Iowa, all over Liberia, the Congo, Sudan, and a bunch of other places, but they're not coming to my mind right now. There's a lot of Hispanics that live there. We have Spanish missionaries there. And, but yeah, that's it for the most part, is Africans, Hispanics, and white people. But, yeah, everyone's just super nice there. Christian churches, definitely, there's a lot of Methodists, there's a lot of Baptists, there's a lot of Pentecostal. It's really, there's just a lot of everyone there, to be honest. I never got to go to any of the churches. I got invited a few times, but they were out of my area, so I didn't get to go. But I knew other missionaries that went, and it was just kind of like a, hey, if I'll go to your church if you come to my church sort of thing. And but I did get to meet a lot of people of different faiths, and it opened my perspective a lot more and helped me to see more of outside the Mormon bubble, so to speak. The Africans tended to be way open to having us teach them and listen to us. But when it came to commitment, we're often flaky, although I did see a lot of success on my mission where people who were really prepared accepted the gospel and were ready to commit. As far as like, I met a lot of like pastors. I swear, every door I knocked on, they're like, I'm the minister down the street. It's like, perfect, you know? There were a few Bible bashers, you know what I mean? But for the most part, everyone was just super open. They'd listen to what you have to say, but were really kind to say, you know, I'm not really interested. But they would talk. I had so many lessons on the doorstep. Can't even count, but you know, it was hard at times to get people to commit. Yeah, a lot of corn, soybeans, and yeah, corn on one side and soybeans on the other. That's pretty. Near the river towns, there are a lot of like hillbillies, so to speak. But a lot of times people give like farmers a bad rep. You know, they're like, they're just dumb. But I'm here to say that Iowan farmers are intelligent. They're really smart, and so that I was shocked by that, to be honest. People are just nicer in Iowa, to be honest. So I think, that being said, you can go more out of your comfort zone in Iowa because people are just accepting of pretty much anything.